Alright, hello everybody. In this short video, I'm just going to be doing a very quick demonstration of the process by which a user will be able to fund their CWI account. So this is a new feature coming to CWI React and should be available again on the registry by the time of publication. So I've just pulled up the example project here, and basically we can just see the dashboard. It welcomes the user with the user ID, and so let's just go ahead and create an enormous transaction. Obviously we don't want to broadcast this at the end. I'm not actually going to complete this payment to this particular one, but now it's saying that in order to make this enormous 5 megabyte Bitcoin SV transaction, we need to fund our account with some more money. And so it's saying your account balance is too low. Basically just giving, the reason why we need to fund our account with more money. So we have a choice of just canceling the action, or we can go here, and of course I didn't do a try catch around that call to send data transaction, so that pops up. But we can go here, and you go fund your account. Now we're looking at this screen. We can see your pending actions. So this is a CWI settings, like a dashboard. We see the pending actions here, which basically just gives the same reason we saw before. And we can cancel this action again, which would do the same thing that it did before. Or we can pay this exact amount, and this would cost, not very much. I believe 2,750,000 or so. 2,750,000 or so Satoshi tokens to send that much data onto the blockchain at our current fee rate. And it's saying that our account balance is 0 tokens. We can refresh this here. So we can pay this exact amount, and it'll pop up the payment modal to say, okay, you can pay, this precise 275,000 or so tokens. We can cancel that. I believe it's going to throw an error again because we canceled the transaction again. But what we can also do is we get the slider, and so you can pick how many millions of tokens you would like to purchase. Suppose I wanted to purchase 43 million tokens. That's 0.43 Bitcoin SV. So you have the money button here. And finally, the last thing, so we can cancel that again if we want. I don't know if that's going to throw another error. I don't think it will, actually. The final thing we can do here is we go to advanced, and we can actually enter. So if we don't want to pay between, like the maximum on this is 50 million tokens. And so in advanced mode, it shows the actual number. It doesn't just say million. And this slider only goes down to 1 million, which is actually, if you're doing development or whatever else, you don't want to pay $1.57 every single time you're doing something. So we can just enter, 546 or 645. No, the minimum to send is 546 Satoshis. That is the dust limit in Bitcoin SV. And now I'll just complete this payment to show what can happen. I believe there's going to be an error because I'm not paying enough to complete the transaction. And now it just shows, okay, your payment is completed. There's your TX IDs, and I believe I've already showed this part, but yeah, this is just the user flow. So now we can see that disappeared. The pending action disappeared. If there was correct error handling on that, which I should have implemented in the example application, there would be, an error saying that actually you can't send a transaction with one input of 546 and try to expect, that level of sort of a fee rate. Or maybe we just broadcast an extremely low fee transaction. Either way, that's basically the flow for how our users are going to be able to fund their CWI account in case they need to. You can actually visit this page, so I can go back and then I can go to the settings, which I believe is this one here, and I can visit this page even when I'm not needing, if I just want to top up my account or whatever, I can say, okay, well, I want to buy, some number of tokens. I can refresh my, so now it actually shows in my balance that I have this amount. I could buy, this many tokens, and 0.43 BSV is, fairly expensive, $67. But I mean, how many transactions worth of transaction fees is $67 going to get the average user? Probably for quite a long time they're going to be good, and they won't need to buy any more tokens, unless of course they send a bunch of images onto the blockchain and don't do proper file management. You just put the hash on and things like that. Anyways, I just figured I'd create this video to showcase the new flow that I've built for the sending of transactions and the funding of CWI accounts. I hope you found this useful, and I hope that when developers come along to use this in their applications, they think that it's a fairly well good model to use. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.